Welcome back to my channel, guys. I hope you're all keeping well and staying safe. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a load of streetwear brands I think you should definitely be following for 2021. Over the last few weeks, I've been creating a list and now it's time to finally share it with you. But before we jump into the video, I just want to remind you guys, if you do enjoy watching, don't forget to like it and also to subscribe to my channel. And also, if you could do me a huge favor, head over to my Instagram and drop me a follow. You can find me at Charlie Turner with 3 R's. We recently hit 6K, which is great, and I've got tons of cool content coming. So like I said, I'm going to be introducing you to a load of new brands, and there's going to be a few on there everyone will probably know, but there's also going to be a few in there you may not have heard of, and it's going to vary from big to small brands. Kicking the list off with 2 brands that I think will continue to go very strong in 2021, and that is Buxton and Represent. They're 2 of my favourite brands right now, and they both specialise in different products. What I like about both of them is that they sell good, affordable and long-lasting clothing, and I feel both brands fit me great. And when you find those 1 or 2 brands that fit you good, you just tend to gravitate more towards them and order more in the future. Buxton, for example, is a very essentials-driven brand, so they sell all your plain basics such as tracksuits, hoodies and tees. Especially as most countries are in lockdown, loungewear and tracksuits is in such high demand. So if you're looking to elevate that side of your wardrobe, you definitely need to check them out. On to Represent, and they have recently capitalised on the tracksuit/loungewear trend, releasing their Blanks collection, offering you guys all essentials in different colours and styles. But what I like about them is the different clothing categories they focus on. For example, they have a very strong outerwear collection consisting of puffers and varsity jackets, and they've also got a very good denim collection. The next brand I discovered about 6 months ago on Instagram, and I honestly think these guys are going to be huge, and they're called Ask Yourself. I'm not entirely sure where these guys are based. I think it's somewhere in Europe, but I've been eyeing up a few of their pieces and will definitely be buying something soon. They don't make thousands of units or release loads of product. They put a lot of time and attention into the product and the detail, more specifically the shaping of the garments. They look really good. I'm a big fan of their outerwear pieces and their hoodies. Moving on to a brand that has grown massively over 2020 and will no doubt do the same for 2021, and that is Sporty and Rich by Emily Oberg, and she's only 26, can you believe? She's the same age as me, which is mental. The brand is unisex, and I would say they're in the bracket of luxury sportswear, which is a trend in huge growth right now. I feel it's captured that whole sort of 90s sports vibe, taking a lot of inspiration from private health club clothing. It also supports health and wellness, which is such an important thing right now. And yeah, I just think it's a dead cool brand, and the branding isn't too much either. On to the last of the so-called bigger brands, and that's Ruben Kone. And I discovered these guys around the same sort of time as Ask Yourself. And as you can see from the website, they've got some of the sickest clothing. It's very minimalistic with the exception of these paisley cardigans, which I really like the look of in that oversized silhouette. They've also got them in mint green and black, which I'm all for. The next brand is one I found more recently. They're based in Australia and they're called Sweats Collective. If I'm honest, I'm not a huge fan of the name. They should just call themselves Sweats. I think it sounds much better. They caught my eye with a few new graphic tees, very simple designs, and I just think they sit very well with the brand's aesthetic. They have a lot of jersey in their collection, so tons of tees, hoodies, sweats, joggers, all that kind of thing. It's very affordable, so I think it's definitely worth looking at. There's 4 more brands I want to show you guys, so we're going to quickly fly through them. First being Obra NYC Art Studio, and if you watch one of my recent videos, I actually mentioned their product in it, which is the Bootleg Jordan 1, the Empire City High. What I like about this brand is that they refer to each drop as a project. So for example, the current project they're working on is the Bootleg Jordan 1s. I think that's a really important thing for new brands because you're focusing on one product, one drop at a time. You're gonna perfect it and you're gonna create the best product possible. The second brand is Obra, and I found these guys on Instagram. They've also released a Bootleg Jordan 1 silhouette, which I think is such a popular trend right now. They also sell some vintage style tees and some bootleg Converses, which I think is pretty cool, but the product that catches my eye is their Bootleg Jordan 1. It's called the Obra 1, and they've released it in 2 colours so far, green and black. Another brand I recently discovered that specialise in Bootleg Jordan 1s. These guys are called Lost Boys Archives, and in my opinion, they recently released one of the sickest bootlegs on the market. It's called the AK1, and I just love everything about this design, and I think they're actually releasing the same shoe in February in the classic Chicago colorway, so if you want to try and grab that, be sure to follow them on Instagram. And they also do a few items of clothing, but they definitely seem to be more footwear focused. And the last brand we're going to talk about is called Collegium. This is another brand that I think is going to be huge over the next year. They're already sold in Nordstrom in the United States, and I do expect to see these guys in the UK very soon. They focus on luxury made sneakers inspired by the Jordan 1 High silhouette. The best product, in my opinion, is the Destroyer. They sell it in some very cool classic Jordan 1 colorways, and I do expect to be picking it up very soon. So those are all the brands that I wanted to recommend to you guys. and I'm going to quickly summarise. So you've got Buxton, Represent, Sporty and Rich, Ask Yourself, Ruben Kone, Sweats Collective, Obra, NYC Art Studio, Obra, Lost Boys Archives, and Collegium. All of those brands will be linked down below. And just before I go, guys, I just wanted to remind you, if you did enjoy watching, don't forget to like this video and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more from me, drop me a follow on Instagram. You can find me at Charlie Turner with 3 R's. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.